Hi there. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and today is Friday, March 1st, the first day in March 2019. How time is flying. Welcome to everybody who's coming in. Hi, Zoe. Let me get to my chat here. Hi, Aunt Beck, Joanna, Ruth. Welcome to everybody who's coming in. Let me get to my live here on my phone so I can see chat a little better. There you all are. Hi, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. Well, while everybody's coming in, I'm going to go ahead and look in my angel book. I do that first thing. It doesn't take too long. I'm doing reverse collage with gold in my angel book. I'm making good progress. It won't be long and we'll all be done with this book. And then I'm going to go in and make it a stained glass book. Oh dear. Ouch. Ouch. Poked myself. Hi, Joe P. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Janet. Welcome. How's your black eye, Janet? I hope it's getting better. Oh dear. We gave Janet a black eye. That's why she was gone last week. You got a Chromebook. Yay, Zoe. Way to go. Hi, Mina. It still hurts? Well. Huh. I just about sent you some flowers. It kind of was funny that you weren't here last Friday night. I mean, funny in the sense that of the story, not funny in the sense that you weren't feeling well. Let me do this. Hi, Nancy. Artsy wannabe girl Nancy. How you doing? Well, we're just glad you're here now, Janet. I have another story tonight, and I have to tell you, my week gets busy, so when I do this story tonight, it's going to be extemporaneous again tonight. I practiced it, but I haven't written it down, so I'm not reading it. I'm just telling it out of my head. And so I'm very, very apt to make mistakes. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. Well, be careful with that, Zoe. Don't drop it in the bathtub. Or in the shower. Don't drop it in the water. That would be disastrous. Well, guess what? Guess what? Meri is feeling really good tonight because she went to the post office. I got all my doodle envelopes mailed, except for I'm missing a couple of addresses. And I thought Mom Munson emailed me her address, but I can't find it. So if any of you know Mom Munson or Jackie Seaboat, I thought I got both of those, but when I went to address the envelopes, I couldn't find them. So if any of you know them, please tell them that I'm looking for them. I'll hold them for a little bit later because I could have very well have messed that up. I don't know. But I got all my doodle envelopes mailed. Hi, Elena. All righty, there's that. And you know that it really takes a worry off your head when you get behind on doing your commitments and stuff. You don't get it done, and you don't get it done, and it just hangs over your head like a dead weight. And when you finally get it done, it just feels like all that has been taken care of. So guess what I got today? Well, actually, I got it in the mail yesterday. I don't know who this is from. I got some happy mail. And it looks like they ordered something for me from Prime. Let's see if I can zoom out just a little here. Not from Prime, from Amazon. Amazon Prime. So I have no idea what this is or who sent it to me. But let's find out. I got it yesterday. We had to go grocery shopping yesterday. And I told my brother, I said, I'm so curious. I think I'll go on right away when we get home. But I was so tired when we got home that I didn't do it. So let's see what this is. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Sharon Lombard, Allie Kay. Welcome, everybody. Zoe, Elena, Mitzi, Cheryl. Oh, it's out there. We told a story. It's a new art game, Zoe. It's out there from last Friday night. What was last Friday night? Was it the 22nd? Last Friday night? Let's see what this is. I'm so curious. But it doesn't say who sent it to me. February 22nd, Paul Rubens Artist Watercolor. Glitter solid colors. Pink portable metal case. But who did this? Who did this? Does it say? Oh, send a thank you note. You can learn more about your gift and start a return here. Okay, it doesn't say who sent it to me, but it gives me a link to where I can send a thank you. So I'll try to get that done. So I have no idea who sent this to me. Paul Rubens watercolor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's open this. Wow. I am so humbled. I'm so humbled when you guys do this. And I don't know who to thank. But I will follow that link. It gives a link to send a thank you. Oh, wow. They are from me, Mary. Lucia, did you do this? Lucia, did you send these? You sent a gift receipt for them? Well, I got this little send a thank you note, which is a gift receipt, but it doesn't have your name on it. It says, it gives us a little scan thing here, and it says you can learn more about your gift and send a return here. It doesn't give anybody's name on it, so I'd have to follow that link. Lucia. Oh, bless your heart. Look at these. Oh, look, this is going in my, what is this? It's like a chamois. Oh, I want to put that in my, journal. Oh, it's like a chamois. I'm not chamoising this. I'm putting this in my art journal. Look at this. Oh, Lucia. Oh, wow. Look, it's got, they're metallic. Wait a minute here. I got to see what you're seeing. Look at these. And it looks like it has a card here, but it also has a swatch card. And I can't read Japanese, but these look like the colors. Paul Rubens. It's all in Japanese or Chinese or something here. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then you can, this is a swatch card here. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh, my heart. Thank you so much, Lucia. That is, oh, that's such a wonderful gift. Yes, I will be using these. Oh, look, and it even has a, you can hold, it's got a little thumb holder there where you can hold on to it. And oh, what a nice gift. Oh, Lucia, thank you so much. Wow. Now, where's that? I'm going to put the gift, the little, I'll have to follow through on this and send an official thank you. But I'll have to thank you in another way, too. Thank you so much, Lucia. Oh, I just don't deserve. I don't deserve you guys. Let's see. I guess it goes in. I'm putting it all in backwards. Leave it to Mary to put it in backwards. Oh, wow. This is so nice. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow. But this, I'm not using this. This feels like a chamois of some sort. This is going to go in my journal. Thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, man. Wow, I can't get over this. All right, well, speaking of journals, let's see what we are saying here. Hi, Kathy O'Neill. Hi, River City Creative. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Journey. Journey, I also got your eraser mailed off today. And you'll get, was it a postcard or an envelope? I can't remember. I think it was a postcard that I sent to you, too. It might have been an envelope, a doodle envelope. You'll get them separate. Yes, that is an awesome, awesome gift. Hi, Giovanna. Welcome, welcome. Sharon's in the house. Mina, hi, Mina. Your doodle envelope and postcard is on your way to you, Mina. I feel this big. I still have some mailing to do. I still have some mailing that I need to do. But I got a lot done today, and it was just a big load. It's just like I did it finally. Aunt Beck, she's going to says she's going to tag along with the reuse muse in her weight loss journey. You go, Aunt Beck. You go. Wow, Lucia. Aunt Beck says she's walking around the house to get the last 1,000 steps in. Well, when the weather gets nicer, of course, you're in South Carolina, so you might be able to get out more. It's still cold here in Nebraska. We had to go get groceries yesterday, and we had a little snow. Not too bad, but it was enough to want to keep you inside. All right. Mitzi's in the house. Allie Kay's in the house. Welcome, everybody. So, rain, and mud. Is that what's happening? Oh, Aunt Beck. Eva, did Eva come in? Hi, Eva. Welcome, welcome. She went to physical therapy today and got a complete rotation on the stationary bike. Wow. Good for you, Eva. Eva's having knee surgery or had knee surgery. Now she's in physical therapy. Journey says hello to everybody. Hi, Kendra. Welcome, welcome, Kendra. Welcome, everybody. All right. So, I bound my journal yesterday. I got it all bound, ready to use. Yes, yes, yes. So I need to put in the March calendar page. I need to do that. And I was thinking that I could probably trim it off. Let's trim it off. Let's get my paper trimmer. Oops. I've got to find a better place for things. Let's get this done. I might need to trim it more than once here. I am having so much fun in my journals, let me tell you. Kathy Whitney is snowed in with no power. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That's horrible. I do not envy her. I know what it's like. Not so much without power, but I know when our furnace went out, that was not fun. See, I'm going to have to trim this. I think I'm going to cut this little calendar out altogether. Yes, we will keep Kathy in our thoughts and in our in our warm, pun intended, wishes. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to trim this just a bit more. Will that fit? That will fit. And so I need this one. I'm learning I have to trim these down quite a bit to get them to fit my book, but that's okay. That's okay, she said. That's okay. I might have to move this one up. So if I cut it right about in, oh, let's cut it there. And then I'll move it up like this to shorten it up. Let's trim this. Okie dokie. We'll save the March. Hi, Beth. You're on now as a live? Oh, is Beth live? Let's see if we can go find Beth. Ooh, I knocked my cutter out of there. Well, you're not on as Joe. What's your channel? Where do we go, Beth? Because Grayscale. Kathy Orta's on. Can you drop a link? Are you on now as a live, Beth? Here you are. We're reading. We'll come visit you, Beth. We're watching you. Except I can't hear you because I have my volume turned off. We're all coming over, Beth. Let's see if I can turn on my volume here because I've got my earphones in. Oops. That isn't what I wanted. I can hear you, Beth. Welcome to streaming. I'm watching Beth. I'm watching Beth here. Yay! All right. Beth is telling us all about, she's just starting a stream, and Janet left a link on my channel, and we went over and visited Beth, and we hope to see a lot more from her. If you haven't been over to her channel, follow her link. Let's see. I think Janet left. I have to go back to my channel here. Yeah. I have to go back to my channel to get into my stream. My channel. There we go. Oops. Got all the ads. Got all the ads. Got to wait till the ad gets done playing to get in. Can't get into my own stream because of the ads. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. There we go. Welcome, Beth. Welcome to YouTube streaming. We love it. Janet left a link to Beth's channel, and it's right up here. It's under the under Janet's channel. So if you haven't found her, if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to her channel, because it looks like we're going to be seeing some live streams. Hi, Barb. Miss Allie K is back. Were you guys buffering? Hi, Ann. Welcome, Ann. Barb, I did send off a postcard, I believe, to you. And did you win a doodle envelope? I sent off some. No, I think it was a postcard I sent to you. I'm going to mail your other. I owe you some other mail. I didn't get it packaged up yet, but you got more mail coming. Oh, you visited Beth too. Okay. All right. Well, Beth is certainly welcome. Yeah. The more of us that are streaming, in my opinion, the better. That's what makes YouTube and all the streams. That's what makes them fun. And I hope that we get to do more together. Boy, look at that. Man, this calendar just barely fits here. I'm just going to cut it here and move it over a little. It's a Sunday anyway, but I want my calendar on here. Like that, I guess. So, all right. Way to go, Beth. I'm looking for tape. I'm going to put my calendar page in my journal. Somebody had asked in one of my videos what tape I'm using, and this is called Ms. Sparkles tape. This is what it looks like. I get it at Joann's in the $2 box. It's called Ms. MS period Sparkles, or Sparkle and Company. Ms. Sparkle and Company Paperie, P-A-P-E-R-I-E. And I do like it a lot. I'm buying it every chance I get. It comes in different sizes. It comes in the 1/2 inch, the inch, and the 1/4 inch. And I like the 1/4 inch, but I'll take the 1/2 inch too. And you know, you kind of have to take what they put in there for you. So I just let me get the calendar page put in here, so I'll be set for March. I put a little, and I knock everything off on the floor. Yeah, I need to put the tape on this side. And I like it because it's not expensive. And I suppose I could use just like Scotch brand tape, or even well, not the dollar store stuff so much, because that doesn't have much tackiness. But I can use a lot of it. I don't worry about, you know, it being so expensive that I can't use it as much as I want. So let's put, and I have 26, well, no, I have, excuse me, I have 30 pages. 30 pages in here, 15 pages each, which is 120, I believe, front and back, if you multiply that by 4. So I'm planning to get a lot done in March. I'm finding that in my calendars, when I don't put in enough pages, I mean, in my January, February, I didn't put in enough pages, and I was scrunching up on things. So let's put it this way, I guess. Will that fit in? Yeah. Put it that way, because I need to get the number 3 on here, which is Sunday. And I am having lots of fun making these journals and painting. I get so much nice stuff from you all. This canvas, I'm going to call it a fabric. I don't think it's a paper. It came from Sherry Lynn. She sent me a huge, big pad of it. And Lucia sent me some beautiful metallic Paul Rubens watercolors. Oh my goodness, my mouth just dropped open when I saw those tonight. So this goes to, this is still March. We're going to put it on the other side, but I'm going to have to March 10th, daylight savings begins. I'm going to have to scrunch up on a couple of these pages just to get them to fit in here. 18, 19. like that. And then we're going to have to scrunch up in here too. Yes, I could get a smaller calendar. I could. I probably should. Whoops. Yeah. But I guess I do things the hard way. And I'll put that there. And then this will get cut off. We'll just cut and paste. That's what I do. Alrighty. So let's start with this. Whoops. So yes, I have a story tonight. Last week we told a story about the break-in at the Meri Atelier. And the gist of the story goes that Meri was a reluctant retiree who had to move home, which is true. But the fictional part of it is that she opened the Meri Atelier in an empty store building downtown. Now, the downtown is kind of fictional, too. And the fictional part of it is her great-grandmother and grandfather ran a store in that same building. And it became empty, so Meri has rented it out. And she's calling it the Meri Atelier, but it's not a retail store. And last week we had a break-in. It's more of a gathering place in the story. It's more of a gathering place where all my artsy friends come and we work on art projects. Well, last week in our story, Janet was setting up the refreshments, and this guy looking for lead pencils wanted to buy lead pencils. And Janet was trying to explain to him that we don't have any to sell. Well, he saw her setting up all these kits and everything, and he saw all the pencils and pens and kind of got a little upset and knocked everything off on the floor. And when Janet tried to explain it to him, he kind of gave her a black eye. So we called Officer Orville, and as Meri was coming in, she saw the lead pencil criminal running out. And so we did a list. We did a list last week, but we also had an art assignment that to draw a picture of what the lead pencil criminal looked like. And you all did such a great job. I've been posting them all week on my community tab, and I really thank you to everybody. That was really kind of a hard assignment because not a lot of you do faces, and let me tell you, you guys nailed it. You nailed it. And as I looked at the pictures, it amazed me how very similar they look. I mean, they do. You guys nailed it. So we're giving the pictures over to Officer Orville, and he's out on the lookout for the lead pencil criminal. We haven't caught him yet. So that's the gist of last week's story. I'm going to trim this just a bit more. So this week, we're going to continue with the story. Not with the lead pencil one, criminal. But I'm going to tell another little story this week. And we're going to have a list. Our list will relate to the story. And then there'll be a little project with it, too. And I think you'll like the project this week. You know, it's just a little simple artsy project. And it's not a person. You're not going to be drawing a face or a person. And I think that kind of was a little bit not what you all enjoy doing from last week. So I changed it up a little this week. Well, shall I put them upside down like my days are upside down some days? So I am really anxious to get this March book going, this March journal going. I'll show you what I'm planning here as soon as I get this page and catch up with chat. Yeah, this double-sided tape. This is just kind of pasting together real fast a calendar for me to just jot notes down on for March. Let's throw these away. Oh, and you know what? I have to, while I got all this out, I have to put this pink. I'm not messing this up. I'm not using it. I'm going to put it in here. I might have to put it and fold it. I might have to fold it this way. Something like this, only fold it like that. Put a little tab. Put it like this. Only I'm not going to put it there. I want to put it on a... Let's put it... Let's leave a sheet here. Let's see. I think I'll fold it this way, about 1 inch in, like this. This is going to have its own place in my journal. I'm not doing anything to this. No, 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 no. Please go to Mary's community tab. Yeah, thank you for doing that. And I want to talk about the community tab because when I was doing that test hangout with Jerry, I didn't think you could link to the community tab. Well, you can link to the tab, but you cannot link to specific posts in there. So that's what I was thinking. But when Jerry left a link, she left a link to the tab like Janet does, which is fine. But if I wanted to link to Nina's picture or to Aunt Beck's or to Holly's like that, I can't get a hold of that I know of a specific link to each post, and that kind of is disappointing. And the other thing that kind of disappoints me is that you can't drop a picture of your own in there, like in the comment section. I guess they do that because the moderator would have to, the host would have to moderate it. But we would have to moderate comments anyway, so I'm not sure, but I think that we should at least have the option to leave a post, and then under each post, say you could drop pictures under it if you want, or something like that. And then you could turn that off and on. But Mary's not running YouTube. So there you go. I guess I'm thankful to have the community tab out there. Yes, this is going to go in my journal. This is not getting used for probably its intended purpose to clean brushes or whatever. It's too nice. I'm not going to mess it up. This will remind me of Lucia every time I look at this page. Yeah, I got a piece of... Can I get that up? Come on. This release paper sometimes irritates me to no end. I think I got it underneath somehow. Okie dokie. If I put it this way, maybe. It sticks. It sticks. It really does stick. This tape is super sticky. I should have done an Aunt Beck's trick here, but I didn't. I thought I could get it all down. Yeah, I'm tearing it. I'm tearing it. There. Good enough. Good enough. Well, sort of good enough. Yeah, it really sticks fast. That tape is, you get one chance with it. One chance. There we go. It's got a little wrinkle in there, but it's better than nothing. It's better than getting it all messed up. All righty. Cool. Let me catch up with chat. You're making me nervous, Mary. Sorry, Allie K. I was looking for your name, Beth. Let's see. I think Beth uses her husband's name. Let's see. Oops. Miss Allie K. Mary, what is that fabric? It feels like a chamois. It feels like a really soft chamois cloth. It came in those watercolors. Did you guys see? I already opened them. Lucia gifted me this Paul Rubens set of Artists Transparent Watercolor. Fine Artist Watercolors from Paul Rubens, and they're metallic. They are metallic Paul Rubens. Wait till you see these, for those of you who came in later. They are just beautiful. They're just, Lucia McGill gifted these to me. They're just beautiful. They're just beautiful. I'm so touched. But I have to tell you, take a good look at the clean palette now, because once I get to using them, I'm not going to take them. You take out all the little trays and remove all the papers, and it has a swatch card here. But I do tend to be well, sort of a messy watercolor artist. But I'm finding out that's really not a bad thing, because a lot of watercolor artists will use the paint on their lid to do other things. So I won't be wasting a drop of that. Hi, Lisa. Beth, I rang your bell, Janet says. Yeah, y'all go to Janet's channel. She did a test here tonight. Did a test live. She's going to be doing more streaming, which I think is really cool. Let's see, what else is going on? Lisa has a question. Yeah, I think I answered that. Janet's dropping a link to Beth's channel. Oh, it's a screen lens cleaner, Miss Allie K, in a watercolor set. This came in a watercolor set. I think it's more of a chamois paintbrush to wipe your paintbrushes off on. It came in a watercolor set. It could be you could probably use it for a screen cleaner, but I'm not. It's in my journal now, and it's going to stay just like this. And I'm going to journal down here that it came from Lucia. Paul Rubens is a very good brand, Kathy says. Thank you so much. Wow. There's Beth's channel. Hi, Lynn. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've never had Paul Rubens watercolor either. I get what I can get at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. But yes, I am really eager to start doing some urban sketching this year. I'll be urban sketching. I am going to, let's get this out of the way. Let's just put it here. I'm going to put a piece of this tape down here to kind of even this out. if I can. I wanted to do that. Well, I never put stuff in straight. I never put stuff in straight. I must have a, I don't know. Oh, crooked eye. What did I do with my scissors? They dropped on the floor. Let's cut this off. And let's trim it up here. Can I get this? Probably because I want it to, it won't. Come on. Boy, this is strong tape, let me tell you. I'm pulling hard on it, too. Almost got it. Almost. I just want it to get out there to the edge. And then I'll trim that part off. Well, thank you, Lucia, for the watercolor set. I am so touched that you guys do this. All righty. So that evened that out a little. And do I want to do that on the back? I think I'll leave the back. What I want to do, and I'm not going to do it tonight, I'm just going to show you because I have to cut it and everything. But I went to Dollar General yesterday when we went out, and I found this piece of green poster board. And this green is going to be the wraparound in here like I did on my February art journal. And then on the other side, on the front here, I'm going to make a pocket. Maybe because this tends to be a little bit curly here at the edges. And I think if I do a pocket, you know, a vertical pocket and leave a tab and just come down that way, kind of go from corner to corner, I can have enough of a sturdy paper in there to prevent these ends from curling. So yeah, I am so looking forward to working in this journal. Yeah. So work in art journal, Happy Mail, reverse collage. Those are 3 things. Now, I was going to put the links to the Doodle Game 6 in my description box, but for some reason or another, I can't. I opened the document, I took it from my phone and set it to my computer, and it's not coming across. So I'll have to put the links. We're ready to do Doodle Game 7, and that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to go into the story. So I'm just going to put Doodle Game 7. Let's see. I'm going to go in a couple pages. This will be an APZ page. I'll do the Doodle Game 7 right here. Maybe I'll do it on here. But I will get a piece of copy paper to put behind. So if you want to play Doodle Game 7, get out either your journal or whatever you doodle on, piece of paper, and whatever you like to doodle with. And these are going to be fairly simple, I think, doodles this week. Fairly simple. And let me get my markers out here, because I like to do color. And I'll put the links. I went out to the Metropolitan Museum of Art again to pick them up, to pick up links. What it is we look at art that's in the public domain and pick doodles off of it, pick motifs off of historic pieces that are in the public domain, Metropolitan Museum of Art. And we create little doodles from it. You're just watching tonight. You're not feeling well. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better, Barb. Mary, thank you for backing your Aunt Beck's Pick 12. Great idea. Oh, were you talking about the card that I made? I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but Aunt Beck did a Pick 10 last week, and these were the cards that I did. I'm making cards, if that's what you're talking about. I only got one made the other day, but I'm saying bring on spring. But I'm noticing that this tape is very interesting. That double-sided tape, you saw how hard it was for me to get it off this paper? Well, I put it on this label and put it on washi tape, and I can peel it right up. And I find that very interesting how that's that same double-sided tape that I used over here. So I'm going to have to glue this label down, I think. I think I'm going to have to glue it down. I was thinking, and I think I put it, did I put it tape to tape? I think I put it tape to tape, too. I'm pretty sure I did. Can't remember. I'll have to try that, too. But I find it very interesting that I'm using that same double-sided tape, and it's not sticking here, and I had trouble with it over there. The same roll, Mary, quality control, may be off $2. That may be off $2. I'm not sure. Oh, the same row? Yeah, it might be quality control. Are you talking about the tape, Allie K? No, it wasn't the same row because I just opened this one tonight. So it may be a different row. That's a good point. Quality control. Maybe it has more stickum on this one. Cheryl's just lurking, which is fine. Yeah, it could be the tape. That's a really good point, Allie K. Barb, we hope you get to feeling better. Did you paint the journal cover? Yes, Allie K, I did. I painted it in one of my live streams last week, my early morning lives. I think it was Wednesday. I painted the landscape. I had the underpainting done, but I went out and I painted the landscape and the rainbow. And was it Thursday morning? I think I finished it up and I cut it. This is with the doodle prompt game here. So yeah, and then last night I was sitting in my recliner, and I'm surprised that I got both signatures in here. I did though, both signatures. They each have 30 pages, and I've used copy paper. This is my calendar page. Of course, now that'll be Lucia's. I might have to take this and straighten it out a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that right now. And I got graph paper. This is a manila envelope, an unused one. I got some watercolor paper. I might swatch some of those Paul Rubens on here, but not tonight. This is a Victoria's Secret shopping bag that I found upstairs. I thought that was fun. This is a book cover. I'm on the hunt now for book covers. I'm going to be putting them in my journals. This is from the Familiar Quotations. This is Bristol board, and then it goes back, and then the second one is more of the same. Copy paper, graph paper, shopping bag. Got another book cover in here. The Immigrants book cover. More of the same. So I've got 30 sheets in each signature, which works out to 120 front and back. So I've got a lot to play with. Let's go back to our doodle game. Doodle game 7. Doodle game 7. Janet says, Mary, the cloth is for you to dab your brush on so you control the amount you use. You just looked it up. Thank you. Except there's going to be no dabbing on this. No dabbing brushes. I might have to straighten out the creases a little bit more because it's kind of creased and I'm wanting to straighten this out. This is going to stay in my journal and I'm going to document that Lucia gifted me those Paul Rubin watercolors. There's going to be no dabbing of paint on this. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll swatch it on here. Yeah, that tape. Allie K is talking about the tape was only $2 at Joann's, and she was saying that probably other doesn't stick because sometimes you get what you pay for, and that's a very good point. And Betsy's going to doodle, but we'll catch up when she finishes her fabric page in her bank book. Okay. I usually don't. I'm just kind of relying on you guys to follow me along with me when I doodle. I don't really do it like Lisa and Aunt Beck do when, you know, and Tanya said, you know, waiting for people to catch up. I just go through and do them. And then I don't have the links in my description box below because they didn't transfer over from my phone to my laptop. But I'll do that. I'll put them in there. I'll put them in there after the session is over with. Hi, Auntie Ro. Hi, Rosa. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Mina says, the cover to this month's journal is really beautiful. You know, it turned out better than I thought. I knew I wanted a rural landscape theme because, you know, Nebraska is really flat. And when I started out, I had the horizon line way up here when I started out. But I looked at a reference photo on Pixabay. Do I have the reference photo in my gallery? Let me see if I have the reference photo in my gallery. Because Pixabay, you can... Let me go out to my gallery and see if I can find the reference photo. You can download. Let's see. Download. Yeah, here. Let me turn this around. Now, ignore this little square down here. That's my video going on. But here's the reference photo. Whoops. Here's the reference photo that I used. And I got the light shining on it. I can't really show it without maybe you can see kind of the clouds up in there. But with the light shining on it, it makes it really white. You know, it's not that bright in there, but there's white clouds. And then over here, this side is dark. And you can see the landscape. The landscape is really falls way down below. And that's exactly what I wanted. So I used that photo off of Pixabay as my reference photo, which was exactly what I wanted. And then during the live stream, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out. I don't have the right tools on my phone that can talk to my laptop. Let's see. I want to go to my gallery. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to get rid of, well, do I want to get rid of it? Yeah, I do. I'm going to get rid of my video up here. I'll have to watch the chat on my, this is Doodle Game 6. This is Doodle Game 7. The first one we're going to look at is going to be a teacup. And, of course, it won't let me there. And it's got decorative edges on it, like this. Like this. And I did go in and expand that. So let me pick that out here, right here. So we're going to do this one. And then I thought we'd come over and maybe we'll do this one first. Maybe we'll do this one first. Hold it straight, Mary. So all it is, it's fairly simple. It's just like a kind of an oval circle. You know, it's kind of just doodle it on there. And then it comes down. It's kind of got a little leafy shape like this. And then it's got another one right next to it that looks like that. And so this one is gold and this one's green. So let me get out this green. And I'll color this one in green. And I'm going to leave the gold of the book here. Maybe I should zoom in a little here. Let's zoom in a little for you. Plus, there. So that's this bottom one over here. Then we come over here and do the other one. And you can see it's got the black lines there. Meri loves her black lines. It's got black lines around here. But they don't have black lines all around it. They've only got black in here. So maybe I'll just expand the black where they have like this. And then like this. And black, they got a leaf coming out this way. And one this way, a line this way, and it goes like this. And I'm going to have to draw, and it comes in like that. And then it's got the green shape in there. And this is green. And then it's got another one over here. Comes out, just very simple shapes, really. Because I see these as being very simple doodles. And I'm going to make these a little darker where they have these. Because they don't have black lines around everything like I do. So where they have their black, I'm like they just have a black line here and a black line over here. I'm just going to kind of expand it. They have a black line in here. They have one here and one over here. Let's make this green. Very simple. But now if you repeat that several times, and you could even put one this way and put another one up here, only face it upside down. Or turn this one around and face two of them together. Now they do have on the rim here, they do have lines coming like this, going out for decorative edges. You could put those in if you wanted. And they have a line coming out like this. And then they have another line, which, let me go back to which goes to the next motif. It comes way around. I'm just going to do it right in there. I'll just bring it around here like this. So that's kind of doodle number one. Doodle. Well, number one, and let's see, I'm wanting to color in that leaf. I don't know if orange will show up much. I guess it does. Let's color this in. And we could even color this in. Now I could see this going across the edge of an envelope. I could see it going in the V part on the back of an envelope, on that part that flaps down. Let's do one on an envelope just for the fun of it. Well, this kind of comes down this way too. Let's do one on an envelope. Let's do one on an envelope. I'm using all the big envelopes. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go buy some more envelopes to replace the ones I'm scribbling on. Oh, dear. I'm putting a piece of paper in there just to protect it from soaking through. All right, so I could see this design coming right down in here like this. I'm going to start with the leaf. I'm going to start with the bottom leaf and just kind of make a shape like that. A little shape going this way. And then another shape for my leaf coming out that. Do the circle in here. Do the other kind of leafy thing here. I mean, this is just very simple. Very, very simple, very fun. You don't have to, I mean, these are just doodles. Just having fun with them. And then color in the one side here. Color in this. I'm doing this kind of quick. I probably won't send this out because I'm finding that if I do one and then work at it and get it down, the ones I send out are a lot nicer because I've done it 2 or 3 times and I know where I'm going with it. This is the first time I've done this. And then it has a line coming out this way like that. And a line coming this way like that. And then it has another line that really kind of connects them together. But I'm just going to kind of draw it like this, maybe. Something like that. And then just kind of fill these in. Very fun to do. There you go. So that's doodle number 1. Kind of looks like a bow tie in a way, doesn't it? A bow in a way. Now on that same cup, they have this kind of a floral flourish in a circle. I guess we could do that. Let's try it. Let's try it because see, it uses that same leaf, only they're turning it, instead of letting it hang down, they're letting it go up and to the sides, but it's the same leaf shape. And they put it in a circle. So let's draw a circle. Draw a doodle circle, which means it's not going to be a perfect circle. Draw a circle, sort of. I'm kind of shaky here. Shaky circle. And let's expand this so you can kind of see it. I'm starting right down in there. So it's just kind of got a little shape down in there. And then it's got these 2 bottom gold leafy shapes, which kind of come out and curve up. Something like that. And then the same thing over here. I think mine needs to be a little smaller, but I'm trying to get it to fit the page. Kind of leaves over there. Then they have this kind of a shape in the center coming up this way. Just kind of a center shape. And then the leaves start. So it comes up with a leaf. And I went too high, so I'm going to go a little bit lower here for this one. They've got one coming this way, kind of coming out that way, and then they've got another one over here, which I'm kind of squeezing in. And I got a leaf here, shape there, like that. And then another one over here. And the more you do of these, the better they'll get. That's kind of squeezed together. But I think you'll see it if I color it in. Here's the green. This one's green. This one's green. This one is green. And this one's green. And then I'm using an orange here. Orange, orange, and orange. And then I'm going to use orange in here for these two. And the more you do of them, I can't say it enough, the more you do, the better you'll get with these. And then make it orange around the sides here. So just and then it does have some black circle, these circle lines. It kind of has some of those in there, like that. That one doesn't really fit, like that. Let's do that over here. Maybe I can do it better. Let's do it on the front. Let's make it bigger. Let's make a bigger circle. A sort of a doodle circle. Not a perfect one by any means. Got the little piece down here. Got the little curves in here, the little curvy leaves in here. Sort of like that. A little piece coming up like this. And then your leaves kind of come like that. Like that. And then one more in here. Like that. Now let's color it in. Instead of orange, let's use red. Let's color this one red. And red. And red here. Red in here. And red over here. Instead of orange. Now, let's use this gold, but I think the gold will kind of, let's put gold around the brim here. Yeah, that works. I'll put the gold, gold in here. Maybe I can even fix my circle a little. Gold. And this is a highlighter, but let's try the blue here. Blue, 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 blue. There we go. And now I'll go back to my gold and put some gold leafies in here. Just like that. And you could color in the background if you wanted. I'm going to leave this one white. So that's doodle number 2. I like my red in there a lot better. I'm just going to call it flower in a circle. I don't know. Flower in circle. Those are off of a teacup design. Let's go back to the teacup here. There's the doodle there. I'll get those links put in after chat. Let's go back to the teacup. Here's the teacup design. This is a Metropolitan Museum of Art. Open access library. And I do have links for them. Okay, the next one, this is, what did they call that? Let me get out to my notes here. I wish I could give you the, well, here, let me put the links. I think I can do it this way if you want to see. Let me go to my notes here. And where did I do that? 7. I think I did it at the bottom here. Here, let me drop some links. I got Doodle Game 7 links here. I can drop them in the chat. Let me copy this. I have to open up my YouTube here. Okay, this is the first link that I'm going to put in here is to the search public domain open access at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So there you go. That should take you to the search page. And that's where I go when I'm looking for images to use. So here's the link. Let's copy this link. This one is the link to the coffee cup here that I just used. Let me put it in. And I'll put these in the description box after chat. Here's the link to the coffee cup. That should take you there. Let's make sure it does. Yeah. Oops, no, it didn't take you there, did it? Wait, what am I doing here? Did that not take you? Oh, that was the public access. This one is to the coffee cup. The next one that we're going to do will be this one, and that is a design for the decoration of firearms, a workshop of Nicolas, Noël, Boutet, French. So let's go. I'll copy this link and put it in. Then if you're doing this, if you're following along with me, you can click on that link and probably get a better view than I'm showing you on my phone. That's why I'm putting them in there. So let's go back to YouTube. Here's the one to what we're going to do next, the doodles we're going to do next. Hi, Holly. Let's make sure I got it. Yeah, design for the decoration of firearms. But I like to go out to my gallery. I download them, but I like to go out to my gallery so I can zoom in on them. And what I like about this decorative firearm, whatever it is, are these curved arrows. And then in between the arrows, they have all these shapes. Very simple shapes, really. So let's do a couple of curved arrows just for the fun of it. I mean, we can all do an arrow. It looks like this, sort of. Sort of like this. There's just kind of straight arrows come down like that. And then let's do another one up over here, only I'm going to point my arrow kind of like that. And like that, maybe. And you know, after you do this is just experimenting with the doodle design. Then it comes down, and in here it has a little diamond in here, like that. I'm doing this one right here. And then it comes out, it has sort of like a little leafy area here, kind of little leaf areas. You can make them as fancy as you want. You come here, and it has kind of like a little floral image down in here, like that. And this is the hardest part, these curves here, kind of curvy leaves. And like I say, the more you do of them, the better you'll get. They just kind of curve like that. And another one in here. And then there's just kind of like a little center one there. Now let's color it. I like the reds. Let's make the arrows red because it stands out. I need to get a drink of water here. Hold on a minute. Ah, that tasted good. That was good. I was getting thirsty. So you do your arrows. Now, I don't like my leaf in the sense that I want this one to come out more, so I'm just going to make it a little wider here. And let's see. Let's do those in. I want a color that will show up. Will this pink show up? That pink? No, that's not what I want. How about this one? No. Go back to the blue. Let's make our flower blue like that. Or I'm calling it a flower. It's a sort of a flower form. And let's make this part orange. That looks green. That was my blue. Did I pull out green instead of a blue? Well, I guess it's green. It looks green. That's weird. So, what do I want here? The silvery part? That's what the silver does. So by the time you do that several times, you know, I mean, this is just one motif. You start combining these motifs and playing around with them. So I'm just going to call this Flower and Arrows, number 4. I got my pen here. Number 3, Flower and Arrows. Now, let's pull another one off of here. Let's pull, you can't see it very well, but there's kind of like a curve here. If you follow the link, you could see it if you expand it. There's a curve, and then it's got these sort of, I don't know, curvy motifs. Now, I guess it's easier to draw it than... So it curves like this. There's a curve here and a curve here. And let's just do a couple of these. Like this and this. And then there's lines separating them here. And this curves up like that. Then it just keeps dancing across this circle like that. Sort of like this. Kind of reminds me of a crown in a way. The points, I guess. Like the Statue of Liberty. Comes up like that, like that, like that. And it just keeps going around. Then it has a couple of lines here. And then several lines in here. A couple lines up at the top, and then several. And here again, once you draw this several times, you get better at it. You get better at it as you go. I'm just kind of sketching these out. This is the first time I've done these. You do these 3 or 4 times, and they start looking decent to you. Then in here, it's got a half circle. And then it's kind of got like star shapes here. Like that. Like that. And then it kind of comes like little star pieces in there. Little lines there. So let's color it in. I'm liking the red showing up on this manila. Let's color the outlines here red. I like doodling. I love going and looking at the art and picking out things and learning from it and learning what they did, even though I'm just kind of doodling it. It's still looking at the art. I love the art history part of this. And let's see. I don't have a good, how does this pink look on here? Let's just kind of color this in pink. It doesn't have a, I don't have, I need to get out my other markers. My markers here are not exactly what I want. We'll color this in pink in between. And I guess I'll go to the orange again for the star. Let's make it like that. And I swear my blue turned green. That is so interesting. That looks green to me. But we're going to do that in here. That doesn't, I'm using a blue marker and it looks green. Maybe that's because of the yellow manila envelope. There we go. So that's doodle number 4. And I'm going to call this, I'm just going to call it a crown because it looks like a crown to me. You could put little diamond shapes up here. Those aren't a part of the doodle, but if you get the doodling, you could get the plane with it and make it a crown. Well, it's running into my, there. There. Now the last one that I want to show you is really simple. I'm only going to do 5 of these. We're only going to do 5. The last one I want to show you, there's more that could be taken off of this jug. Let me go get the link. Let me get the link. Terracotta water jar, attributed to APZ Painter, late Classico, 330 to 300 BC, Greek, Southern Italian. Let me grab the link. And I'll put it in chat. Oops. Eva says Sacramento has a train museum, and one car is filled with china with different art that the different railroad used. Just gorgeous. Oh, that's cool, Eva. Hi, Bootsy Sweethearts. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Miss Artful Sassy Studios. Welcome. Let's see, who else is in here? Bootsy Sweethearts, Petals and Dream. Hi. Hi, Nanimo. Little sister Cheryl, Lucia's back. She got a mess all cleaned up. Holly's in here. Eva's here. Okay, I'm going to put in, this is the last one, but there are several motifs on here, but I'm going to only do one, and it's very simple. Hopefully that will all come across. Will that all come across? Oh, it's not going to, here, I've got to get it small. Did I get it? Did I get it in there? The link didn't come. I'm going to have to hold it. Let me remove that. What am I doing here? It didn't all come across. Wait, hold it. I got to get just the link. I put all the text with it. Let me get just the link here. Hopefully, that's it. Yeah. Hold it. I'm getting there. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Got to get the right one. Here we go. Here's the last one we're going to do. I had too many characters. There. There we go. Let's make sure it got there. Yep. This terracotta vase. And what attracted me to that was, let's go to my gallery, was this rim. And I know you guys have seen this before. You know, the booty line that I keep talking about? Well, this is a wavy line. Let's snap a picture of this. so I can zoom in on it. The wavy line. And what I really like about this line, if you look at the negative, the black area, if you look at the positive, the black area, it looks like an ocean wave. But if you look at the negative, it's also an upside down ocean wave. So you can see the same shape both ways. Let's put a couple of these pins away. I'm dropping them all. Over the cliff. If I don't put them in my box, they'll go over the cliff. So let's grab another one to replace the one that flew over the cliff. Let's do the wavy line because it's simple, and I know you guys have probably done it before. We're gonna do the wavy line. So all that is a dot and a wave coming out this way, coming around. Of course, we want it to be dimensional. Come around that way. And of course, my pen's not juicy. I don't get a juicy one here. So come over here and do another wavy line here. And put a dot and come in this way. And we'll do 3 of them. Come this way. Put the dot and come back and go that way. And of course it has the line going down here. And then just go in and color it in. Of course, and then they've got a line up here too. Like that. And of course, you know, you'll want more. You want to do it differently as you're doing it. You want all these to, you want some space in there, and I'm just doodling it to show you how it goes. Just like that. And we're only going to do 5 of these tonight because I want to get to telling the story. There we go. And I know I've seen this a lot on different art. This is nothing we haven't seen before, I don't think. I think I've seen this motif an awful lot. They remind me of ocean waves. There we go. Number 5 is the wavy. W-A-V-E-Y or Y? Wavy. I'll have to look up the spelling. Line. L-I-N-E. Yeah. W-A-V-E-Y. Wavy. Well, they got it both ways. W-A-V-E-Y or W-A-V-Y. I think it's W-A-V-Y, though. Let's see what it says. Wavy. An American goose. W-A-V-Y. There we go. Search. Wavy. So there's no E in it. See, Mary's learning right in front of the whole world. W-A-V-Y. Except that's really messed up now. Oh, well. Wavy line, number 5. So we had the doodle flower up here. Or we got the flower in the circle here. We got the arrows in the flower. And then this I'm calling the crown. and then the wavy line. And I really do kind of like them on this envelope. Let's put a wavy line on here. Let's see if I can't do this a little better. Let's put a line there, a line here, and then put a dot and come around, do a dot, come around, do a dot, come around. Oops. Sort of like that. Of course, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. If I were sitting and doodling it and trying to do really nice ones, I'd probably be going a lot slower, trying to make them nicer than what they're looking like here. This one's kind of a big blob. That's, you don't want to get hit by that wave if you're out surfing. And the crown kind of comes like this, a half circle. Let's put some stars. Like that. And then kind of come up like this. And come around. Like that. Because I like the diamonds, I'm going to put diamonds up there. Oops. Not enough room for that diamond. We'll put some here. And then a couple lines, Yeah. Couple lines. My lines down here are getting pretty dark because they're close together. Let's grab the red again. Oh, let's make these red. Okay. I guess I did. Oh, dear. I didn't know I was going to have red lines there. My pen just went there. And let's get some gold on there. Here's my gold. Well, let's do some, here's the gold. Ooh, I think that was drying out on me. Here's my other gold. Yeah. And I'm just doing this kind of fast. Let's make my star gold in here. And just because, let's do some blue. See, that's blue. On here, it looks green to me. It must be up against the manila envelope. Do some blue in there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I missing? This one, the arrows. Let's do a couple arrows. And I'm not going to get everything in here. That's almost scribbly because I'm trying to hurry. Let's make it blue. But something like that. Okie dokie. Those are the doodles. I'm done. I haven't been over to your stream for a long time, but I used to watch you. Are you still streaming? She's 4 months old. Who are you talking to? Hard to believe she's getting to the chubby stage. Oh, hi, Sassy Studio. You are Teresa, right? You were gone for a while, weren't you? Did you just start again? You're still filming. Sassy, Teresa. I think your name is Teresa, right, Sassy? Hi, Sherry. Sherry, your doodle envelope from Doodle Game 1 is finally on its way. And I did ask at the post office because somebody told me I kept holding Sherry's envelope because it was snowing and I couldn't get to the post office to get international stamps. And somebody told me online that you could just put on like 4 or 5 American stamps, you know, not the international ones, and it'd get there. And so I asked our post office lady today, and she said, well, really, because the postage is 55 cents, you'd only need 3 of them. So that's something for you to know. If you don't have an international stamp, but if you have 3 55-cent stamps, you could send that international. I learned something. Okay. We're all chatting in here. Let's see. I've kind of lost the whole chat. I'll go back and catch up on reread chat. While I was doing the doodle game, I never followed chat. So I'll follow it afterwards and catch up with you. So here is Doodle Game. I think I'll put this envelope, maybe something like this. And see, look, it does soak through. When you doodle, and especially if you doodle a lot with your permanent markers, you know, like I color my entire envelopes that I send out. But if you open those envelopes, you can see the reverse, it soaks through. So, which I think is cool. Now, for those of you who are getting envelopes from me, I had some contests. I'm not going to have a contest tonight because I want to catch up on all my mailing before I have any more contests. I'm just going to put this one in like this and it can flap open. There's nothing in them. There's nothing in the envelopes. Well, Sherry, yours might have a stamp of my Penelope stamp in there, but I didn't put anything in the others because I just wanted to get them mailed out. That was the whole thing. I just wanted to get them mailed out. So the others don't have anything in them. So when you get them, you go, what's in here? I hate to tell you, the envelope is the art. That's what I was telling the lady at the post office today, too. I said, the envelope's the art. Oh, what is this? That double-sided tape. It's fixed to me. We're just going to put that right here. So I probably will not do any more giveaways with the doodles and ATCs or anything till I want to get all my, and that means I want to get the snow globes mailed out. I still have snow globes that I want to get mailed out. And I got some I want to finish. And snow globe is still in the works. But I promised a couple of other people too. Several. I think about 4 or 5 people that I've kind of got way behind on those. So I'm not doing any more giveaways until I'm going to go back out now, zoom back out, until I get all that done. So, how'd you like that? Were the doodles fun? I enjoy doing these. I really do enjoy doing these. Okay, you ready for the story? Are you ready for Miss Meri Mysteries number 2? Meri, they can always use their snow globes for next winter. Well, you know what I was thinking, Beth? I was thinking instead of snowflakes, I might do some spring flowers in the snow globe. You know, still have the round shape. You know, June is coming up. Maybe I could put something else in there instead of... And of course, like with Anne's, hers is the little Beetle Volkswagen. So I'm planning on putting a suitcase and a camera and a map and all of that around hers. The only thing that makes it wintry is if I put snowflakes around it. But I could put stars around it, or I could put flowers around it. I could use a snow globe shape, but still make it a spring or a summer theme. Some of them might turn into fall themes if I don't get them done. Hi, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Sherry already said hi to Sherry. I said hi to Sherry because Janet did. Are you ready for the Meri Mysteries art game number 2? I have to get out my list book because we're doing a list along with this. And believe it or not, I have it here. But we're not going to do the list right away. I'm going to tell a little story. And the list will coordinate with the story. Here's things you can do with an old shoe and things you can do with empty boxes. Here's our, I saw the snow globe list here. I got to get all my lists in one place. Things to do with a bucket of plastic eggs. And last week, what did we do last week? I can't remember the list. Had to do with the criminal. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. I didn't write it here. I wrote it someplace else. Let me get my pen out. Ready? Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell the story first. And the story kind of runs, it's kind of chapter 2 from last night. Let me move these markers or I'll be knocking them off on the floor. So, and I am telling this story extemporaneously. I'm not reading it. So you might find me stumbling on my words sometimes, or you might find me saying things wrong. Sometimes I say Lisa when I mean Lucia, and Lucia when I mean Lisa, and sometimes I'm calling Linda Lisa, and you know, sometimes my tongue doesn't say what my brain is thinking; it says what my eyes are seeing. So, but this is extemporaneous. All right. Well, the lead pencil criminal was last week. This week, let's see. How shall I title it? Another break-in. So this is hashtag My Meri. Was it My Meri Mysteries? I don't even remember what I called it. MYSTERIES. My Meri Mysteries. Am I spelling that wrong? RIES? I think I spelled it wrong last week, but it's My Meri Mysteries. ERIES. And I'm going to call it Another Break-In. Another Break-In. This will make Janet. Another break-in. Yeah. Thank you. Sometimes I look at this and go, did I spell that right? E-R-I-E-S. Thank you for double checking me. Yeah, there's another break-in. So Miss Meri is me. I'm using me as kind of the character in the story. I thought about using another name, but I'll pull. I'm going to be pulling people in like Janet and Becky, and I might pull in Journey or Mina or somebody like that as I'm talking. So you might become a character in the story. But I decided to use myself as the main character because then I have only myself to answer to. So here's how it happens. It's Saturday morning, and Miss Meri wakes up and she looks out the window and she says, "Oh, the sun's shining. The sun's shining. I can get to the post office today and mail my letters." And it was Saturday morning, so I gathered up, Miss Meri gathered up all of her envelopes and everything, and she put a big old filled her travel mug with a big old cup of coffee and creamer and jumped in her car and ran off to the post office and mailed her letters. What a relief to get those letters mailed. The snow, of course, you know, it's all the snow's fault that I didn't get to the post office, but it just like a big old burden's been pulled off of my back. So I wanted to hurry and get to the Meri Atelier. Now, the Meri Atelier in this story is an empty store building that used to be a store many years ago that was run by my great grandmother and grandfather. And I don't own it, but I am a reluctant retiree. I was not ready to retire, but now that I'm back in Nebraska, I drove by that store building and thought, wow, it'd make a really nice studio. So I rented the Meri Atelier, and it's not a retail store. It's more of a gathering place where local artists can come, and we get together mostly on Saturdays, but we just kind of gather and do our art and meet and chat. Well, last week we had a break-in. The lead pencil criminal, we're calling him, broke in, and he was after lead pencils. And because we weren't selling lead pencils, and Janet was there setting everything up for the project that we were going to do, and he saw those projects out on the table, and he got really mad because Janet wouldn't sell him any. She couldn't. She said, "These are already paid for." Well, he gave Janet a black eye. So that's what happened last week. So I wanted to get to that. I wanted to get to the Meri Atelier and open it before Janet got there, because if anybody was going to get a black eye, I was going to be first in line, and I was going to give him a black eye if he was there. So yes, I beat Janet. That was hard. That was hard to beat Janet because she's so good about setting things up and getting things ready and, you know, getting refreshments for everybody. We love our Janet. So I got out of the car and I very cautiously went to the front door because, well, last week when I went to the front door, I got a rude awakening with this steely-eyed, gray-eyed wolf creature. And let me show you the picture. Let me show you the reference photo. Let me go get the reference photo. I want to show you the reference photo that I told last week's story off of. Let's see. Let me go there. Where is he? Oh, no. Do I have him in here? Where did I put him? Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Here's the reference photo. And as you can see, a lot of you nailed him. I think a lot of you in your sketches. Now, this reference photo is only the face, and you can see he's looking through. There's reflection in the glass door, you know. So that's the reference photo. I got it off of Pixabay, and that's what I told the story off of the lead pencil criminal. And you guys filled in the blanks, but I think you nailed him. You got that gray hair, and Mina got the scar. Now, I don't see a scar on his cheek, but Mina got a scar on his cheek. So I think you guys did a great job. Well, as I pulled up to the store, and I very cautiously opened that door because, you know, I was afraid that I'm going to go back to my YouTube channel here. I was afraid he might be there. And as I said, if he was there, well, I was going to be the first in line because I had my fist ready. I was going to give him a black eye. Yeah, isn't he suspicious looking? So I opened the door very cautiously, and I went in, and I set my things down, checked, turned on all the lights, made sure that the heat, and then I heard it. What was that? I heard something shuffling around. He's back. He broke in again. Oh, no. You get out of here right now. It was very quiet. Where is he? Where is he hiding? I looked behind the counter. I looked all around. I couldn't find him. But there was a door. There's a great big old staircase going up to the balcony, and it has a door. You know, it's kind of like a staircase going up, and it has kind of like a closet underneath the staircase. And that's where he was hiding. I heard it coming out, and I said, I'm calling Sheriff Orville. And I ran over and I locked the door. I said, you're trapped now. You can't get out. And I called Officer Orville. Officer Orville is our local police officer. This is a small town. Officer Orville is a middle-aged guy, maybe in his late 20s, early 30s. Very nice, very nice. He likes to hang around the gatherings because, well, to tell you the truth, he likes the refreshments. But I locked that lead pencil criminal in there. He wasn't getting out. I was sure that it was him. Well, Officer Orville, this is a small town. The police station's right around the corner. It took him less than 5 minutes to get there, and he comes in, and Mary, where are you? I'm over here. I locked him in. He's here. He can't get out. So Officer Orville puts his hand on his holster, and he says, Miss Mary, you go out there in the kitchenette. Get out of the way. He might be dangerous. I'll take care of this. Well, I had no argument with that. I went out in the little kitchen. And but I kind of kept an eye on the closet and the stairway because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And so pretty soon he said, Mary, what? You got any milk out there? Milk? Milk? What do you need milk for? I want to get this criminal out of here. Well, you sure he wants milk? Last week he wanted lead pencils. He wants milk now? Just bring some milk. Well, Janet's going to bring the styrofoam cups. We're out of cups. Well, put it in whatever you can find. Well, the only thing I could find was a Cool Whip bowl. I said, well, there's an empty Cool Whip container here. That'll be perfect. Just bring out the milk. So I poured some milk. We had a little milk left in the refrigerator, and I poured it in there, and I took it out, and I'm going, are you sure? Just stand back. So I stood back, and he went in to the closet, and pretty soon he came out with the little bandit. And the little bandit, the little bandit was not our lead pencil criminal. It was the cutest, sweetest little black kitty cat that you ever saw. It was a cat. It was a cat in there. We had another break-in. It was a cat. Yeah. Aunt Beck, you're the instigator of this story. It's all about a cat. And the cat was hungry. The cat was sitting there drinking all that milk. Sure enough. Well, it wasn't too long, and all the local artists started filing in. Janet and Becky and Journey and Mina and Barb and the whole crowd started filing in. And they all fell in love with that little black kitty, which reminded me so much of Aunt Beck's little charcoal kitty. But she's already named the little kitty cat Charcoal, so I can't call it Charcoal, so I'm going to call it Bandit. So I've already named the kitty cat Bandit. But now we had to figure out what we're going to do with Bandit. And of course, Aunt Beck said, shop cat, shop kitty, shop kitty. Yeah, it was a cat burglar. A cat burglar. That's good. A cat burglar. I love it. A cat burglar. And so I've already named it Bandit. I've already named it. But I'm going, okay, well, who's going to take care of this kitty cat? Are any of you going to volunteer to take him home? Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck says, no, 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 no. I've already got 3 stray cats. So I looked at Lucia, and Lucia said, nope, we've already adopted our strays. I looked at Janet, and Janet says, I have no room for him. Well, I looked at everybody in there, and they just looked back at me. They all wanted me to keep the cat as a shop cat. But the problem is Meri knows nothing about taking care of kitty cats. I mean, we had cats when I grew up, but I never had a cat in the house, or I never had it in the shop. So I was trying to explain this. I don't think I can take care of this cat. I don't know enough about taking care of cats. So Aunt Beck says, I have an idea, Meri. And I'm going, Becky, what? You say, let's make a list. Let's make a list. So we're going to make a list. And the list is going to be all about kitty cat behaviors. I'm just going to put cat behaviors. I think I'll put kitty cat behaviors. Kitty cat behaviors. So all of you who know all about cats, I want a list of how to take care of kitty cats and their behaviors, the things they do. Now, I already know that cats can barf on rugs. I already know about cat barf. I've heard those stories. And I already know that cats like catnip. But what else? So as you shoot them out, I'm going to write them down as fast as I can. And when we get done, I'll have to go through chat and pick up the rest. But the list is all about cat behaviors. So let's see. Oh, Holly's going to take the kitty cat. Oh, I haven't finished that part of the story yet. But Holly, I'll remember that. I'm going to write Holly volunteers. Okay, let's see. Go for another kitty, Aunt Beck. What's one more? Scott would kill me. We have 5 here and 2 down at our house. You need a dog for the shop? That may be in another story, Petals. Ignoring moods. Let's see. Oh, wow. Say meow. Howie is playing with my sneaker and jumping in the air right now. Purr. As long as you obey them, they're safe. Okay. I'm going to start as long as you obey them. You obey them, you are safe. That will be my first one, but I might have to go back and pick up you are safe. Beth will come when she's ready. I will come when I'm ready. The cat will come when they're ready. The cat will come when ready. Need. They like to knead. They like to make biscuits, like their paws. They need kneading paws. Aluminum foil balls? What are those for? Aluminum foil balls. I've never heard of aluminum foil balls for cats. Grumpy? They get grumpy? Cats like paper balls. They do. Cats like paper balls. Joe, look at me now. The cat says that. Look at me now. They like to run into another room real fast for no reason. Like to run in another room fast for no reason. Ours like to run around our ankles until we feed them. Run around ankles They like treats. Feeding time at 2 a.m. Feeding time, 2 a.m. I love these. Meow, feed me now. Meow. Meow, feed me now. Meow. They climb trees. They need a scratching post. Catnip is your friend. They always want to go out as soon as you sit down. Go out as soon as you sit down. They need a litter box. Oh, dear. They try to get you up at 4 a.m. to feed them. Uh-oh. Maybe they could be my alarm clock for my early morning lives. Play with string and ribbon. They don't listen. Oh, that's funny. They don't listen. They like to climb all over everything. They like to look at places in the house like there's someone in there, like a spirit. So they look at things in house like there is a spirit in there or a ghost. They see ghosts. They curl up for a lot of naps. Let's see. Got the scratching post. I will lay on your pillow all day. I will lay on your pillow all day. All day. Hi, steak and fries. Aunt Beck and little sister Cheryl is crafting, yes. And they ignore expensive toys. They ignore expensive toys. So don't spend a lot of money because they'll ignore it. They like to sleep on the refrigerator. Oh, dear. Maybe it's the purring sound of the refrigerator. They love to play in paper or plastic bags. Ooh, they like to play with paper and plastic bags. Oh, I'm learning a lot about cats. They will chase them and tote them around. They will chase and tote them around. I think you're talking about the bags. The bags around. If you want a furry friend, listen, get a dog. Get a dog, Lynn says. Get a dog. Well, that may come in another story. We're no more bandits. No more burglars. I can't take one more break-in. They love boxes. Boxes. Scratch stuff with his claws. Scratch stuff with claws. Cat in a brown bag, fun. Cat in... Now I can get a picture of that. I can see that as a sketch. Cat in a brown bag. Can't you just see an art journal page of a cat in a brown bag? Like, here's your bag, sort of. And then there's a cat in there with a little paws. Let me out, let me out. They like to play in paper bags. Seek out the warm spots. They seek out warm spots. They fall asleep on your computer or TV. Fall asleep on computer. I have to tell you guys, when I go back and try to read this stuff, I'm trying to decipher my writing. Sitting on computer keyboards. I can see a lot of art journal. Couldn't you see a kitty cat art journal done from this? They like to sit on computer keyboards. Hide and seek. Creamers. Hide and seek. I'm not sure what the creamers mean. Creamers. So you play hide and seek? They love to hide under the covers. Love to hide under covers. They chase after mice. They bring you offerings. Ew! Ewy! They bring you, in quotes, offerings. Little gifts that they find very nice. Hide and seek creatures. Oh, hide and seek creatures. Oh, okay. Hide and seek creatures. They like to play hide and seek. They get the cat crazies. They get cat crazies. I don't know about this being a shop cat. If they're going to have cat crazies and run through house. Of course, our little bandit wouldn't do that, huh? Although this big old empty store building has a lot of space in it. They climb under the covers with their humans. With their humans. They will slap you if you startle them. They will slap you. Slap you if you startle them. How dare you scare me? They like to beg for food while you're eating your food. So beg for your food, for the food you're eating. Like, are you eating in front of me without giving me anything? Let me out now. I don't care what time it is. Let me out now. I don't care what time it is. Petal says hers likes eating shrimps. Well, fish, I can see why you would like eating shrimp. They like eating shrimps. Cats like fish. They love to run after the laser light on the floor. Love to run after laser light. They do bite. Open the bathroom door just as you sat down into a nice warm bath so you get a draft. Open the door while you're taking bath. While you are bathing, and they let the cold draft in. They do that on purpose. They jump away from cucumbers. At least that's what I saw on Facebook. Huh. They jump away from cucumbers. I wonder what's scary about cucumbers. I'm going to put Lucia saw it on Facebook. They hate water. Sit in your favorite spot. Sit in your favorite spot. They can disappear for 2 days, but appear within 30 seconds when you open a can of tuna. Welcome, Steak and Fries. They can disappear for 2 days, but appear within 30 seconds. When you open a can of tuna, they snuggle on your shoulder. Aww. Snuggle on your shoulder. I love you. Here's a mole for you. Ew. I love you. Here's a mole for you. You're talking about a dead moley animal, mole. Whatever you're eating, they want to taste it. Whatever you are eating, they want to taste. That's funny. They run through wet paint. They run through wet paint. Get in the bathtub when taking a bath. Oh, the kitty cats get in the bathtub? That kind of surprises me. Because they don't like water, do they? I guess they want to be with you. I know nothing. We've never really had a cat in the house, so this is all news to me. Yes, keep litter box clean or they will go potty around the house. Really? So you got to keep the litter box clean. Or they will go potty around the house. Anyways, they don't like dirty litter box around house. I'm putting a star on that one. They get dizzy and fall off the arm of the couch because they're watching a ceiling fan. Teresa. Dizzy from watching ceiling fan. And fall off couch arms. They like to help. Do art, keyboards, and laundry. They like to, in quotes, help. Do art, keyboarding, and laundry. They play fetch. They lick you with their rough tongue. Lick you with their rough tongue. You walk on counters after a visit to the litter box. Oh, yuck. Yucky poo. Walk on your, in quotes, clean counters. After visit to litter box. You guys make me laugh. Come Christmas time, they will knock all the decorations off the tree. Knock all decorations off Christmas tree. Attack dogs. Attack those dogs. Attack the dogs. They bring gifts. Of course. They like to gift. They'd probably send Happy Mail if they could. They don't let just anyone hold or pet them. So they're picky. They don't let just anyone. They're picky who they let hold them. Pet or hold them. My friends might be coming over. Okay, Zoe. When sleeping, keep your toes under the blanket or else it'll wake you up in the middle of the night playing with your feet. So they like to play with your toes while you're sleeping. Oh, look, some toes. Let's tickle them. They will shred leather furniture. Shred leather furniture. They jump up and lay on top of the door. Jump up and lay on top of the door. Wow. I guess they could do that, couldn't they? And lay on top of the door like they're on a tree branch or something. They spend a lot of time making sure they're neatly kempt and coiffured. So time, neatly kempt and coiffured. But it's fun when they chase a light. They like to chase lights. They yowl if they don't get fixed. Yow if they don't get fixed. Are you talking about a tomcat? They will get in your motor to keep warm in the wintertime. I've heard of that happening. They get in car motor in winter. I know I never owned a cat, but I know, like, when I parked out on the street, in the wintertime, they'd always say to, check under your wheels and all of that to make sure there were no cats under there. They will get in car mode in winter. Let's see. I lost my place. I lost my place. I'm going to have to mark this and work back up to it. I was at the car motor and then I hit I'm going to have to work back up. Let's see. I'm going to put check. There's a gap in there. Hi, Christy. They will chase a plastic candy wrapper with string. Well, I'm learning a lot about cat behaviors. Jeannie says their pee stinks. But they cover it up. You need to change the litter box. I don't love the curtains either after they get shredded. Joe says, watch for me tomorrow. Oh, Beth, are you going to stream tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. Around what time? Sometime tomorrow you're going to do a stream, Beth? They shred curtains. Good night, Beth. Is she leaving? We'll see you tomorrow. We'll watch for you. They love to go between the blind and get to the window. So they like to get behind blind and window, blind and window. This is my first time here, having a great time. You're fun people and cat survivors. Well, we're glad you found us, Steak and Fries. Do you have a name? Do you have a name that we can call you, like Mary or Beth or somebody like that? Or can we just call you Steak and Fries? Sounds pretty good, though. There's a link to Beth's channel. I think she's saying she's going to stream tomorrow. They play the blinds, not a very good sign. They play the blinds. Not a good song. They use different types of meows to indicate different things. Use different meows, meow voices. Hi, little Rondalee. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us. They chase flies on the window. I have to tell you, for those of you that are new here, this group is really fun to do lists. I mean, they come up with some of the most interesting things. Let's see, I got chase what? I missed it. Now, let's see. They use different things. Chase flies on window. We've been doing lists pretty consistently. We don't do them every Friday night, but Gaelle, Gaelle. It's hard to pronounce for English speakers, so steak is fine. Okay, we'll call you Steak and Fries then. That's a pretty name, though. I'm probably it looks almost like Ellie, Gailey, or something like that. But I'll call you Steak, Steak and Fries. It's pretty though. I like how it looks. Gaelle. They purr loudly. They purr loud. Piper doesn't meow. She only chirps. Some chirp. She thinks she's a bird. Or, let's see. Little Rondalee is saying hi to Janet. When sleeping, they stretch, sprout out like, hello, darling. So they sleep, stretch, sprout out. I wish I could get her on video. They have soft, lovely fur. Hi, Jeannie Bush. Isn't this a great group of people, Jeannie? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us. I stream on Friday nights at 7:30 Central Time. 7:30 Friday nights, pretty consistent. Sometimes if I need a break, though, I'll put an announcement out there, but pretty consistent. We have a couple of others who stream. Beth, Jen, if you put her link up, Beth is just getting into streaming. She's going to stream tomorrow. She says, watch for us tomorrow. So, and then Tanya McGuire at This and That and Chat. She's doing a totally junk journal on Sundays at noon Central Time. So that's fun. We're all kind of participating. She does a junk journal page every week. And Lisa at My Eclectic live streams on Monday nights at 7:30, and Aunt Beck, who's in here, she streams on Wednesdays at 6 Eastern Time. And Lisa at My Eclectic live streams at 7 Central Time on Monday nights. So we have quite a few. And then there's a lot of others. Vicki Ross streams on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. And Dee Dee Willingham and Barb Owen streams every Friday. Oh, did Barb Owen stream today? Did I miss Barb Owen's stream today? Did she stream today? Oh, no, I must have missed it. I went to the post office this afternoon. Then I came home and fell asleep. Oh, I missed it. I'll have to go watch it. Barb Owen streams on the first Friday of every month. And then Dee Dee Willingham streams on Monday and Wednesdays consistently at, I think she starts around 8:30 a.m. And then she might stream on an occasional Friday or Saturday. So then there's more streams going on, but those are the ones I know. Let's see. One of mine chirps too. Beck, I've been ignoring her. They're talking about chirping kitties. Christy says, Shannon, I'd love to swap with you. Okay, so they're doing some swaps. I don't have a group and I don't coordinate swaps, but if you're interested in something, like Christy here is you can do private swaps between yourself. But Aunt Beck does a lot of swaps in her group, and so does Lisa and Tanya. So there are swaps going on, but I'm trying to catch up with myself here. I've got so much. Oh, there you are. There's Tanya. Good night, Tanya. Glad you're in here. I'm way behind Chad. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Little Rondalee says, my cat beats up on the big border collie. So they beat up on the big dogs. Beat up big dogs. If you guys watch wrestling, you'll see that on Monday nights, who is his name? The big dog, Roman Reigns. He stopped for a while because he had a leukemia. But he came back Monday night. He said he's in remission. So he's the big dog. Aunt Beck says, comments and insights on name Gail. Edit the name Gail. I'm just going to say Gail because I'm mispronouncing it. It's mostly used in French-speaking countries. It is a Briton form of the Celtic name G-A-E-L, and it's pronounced, Gael. That's steak and fries. That is such a pretty name. Thank you, Aunt Beck, for putting that in there. They jump up to try to unlock doorknobs. They try to unlock doors. Yeah, I like how it's spelled. I like the look of it. G-A-E-L-L-E. That's such a pretty name, just looking at the spelling of it. When they feel affectionate, they can pat you with their paws, no claws. So affectionate paw patting. Paw patting. Aw. Thank you, Beth. Janet. Beth was in here earlier tonight. She's going to start doing some streams. She's just getting set up. So Janet just dropped a link to her channel. She said, check tomorrow. So I'm assuming that she's going to do an impromptu sometime tomorrow. Tanya. Yeah, I don't think she gave a time. They purr. Their purring sounds like a motor. So their purr sounds like a motor. Yeah. Tanya, Janet dropped a link to Tanya's channel. Lisa's not streaming this Monday. She and hubby have to be gone. I don't know. Did she say that? I missed that, Tanya. If you have a question mark there, but you said she's not streaming tonight. I mean tomorrow night or Monday night. I'll have to check. I don't know. I lose track. What I usually do is I know the times that people usually stream, so I go out and check, and then if they're not there, I go watch another video someplace. But I usually find Lisa's pretty consistent on Monday nights, and Aunt Becky is, if you know, every. Am I back? I don't have any chat. There. I buffered a little. Yeah, I buffered too. So I'm going to put 10:10 p.m. because I lost some of the cat behaviors in there. So I'll have to go back and check. Janet, Howie's favorite video is goldfish. Favorite fish video. Okay, well, how do we have? 1, 2, almost 3 pages, front and back up. They have 9 lives. Have 9 lives. And I know I missed some in there. I'll have to go back and catch them. They look up videos for cats. Look up videos for cats. Look up cat videos. Then they'll see all these YouTube suggestions of kitty cat videos. So, all right. So that's our story. So you all have filled Miss Meri in on cat behaviors. But Miss Meri needs some help taking care of this new little shop cat that we named Bandit. So every week, Holly already volunteered. I made a note of it over here, but that Holly volunteered. She'll be the first one to, fictionally, this is virtual. This is nothing you have to do, Holly, but you're just part of the story. Holly's volunteered to take the first week of taking care of our little Bandit. So she's going to come in, and she's going to come every day and make sure Bandit is okay and has milk and food and hasn't clawed the place apart. And I do have a question, though. If you are keeping a cat in the house like that, and can they stay, like, if you just say in real life, you had a shop cat, can they stay indoors all the time like that? Or do you just let them out for a little bit and wait 3 days for them to come back? We haven't got a collar for her yet. Maybe we need to get and dump the litter box, Sharon says. So in our story, this is nothing you have to do, Holly. I don't want to never want to get all worried. In our story, our fictitious Holly volunteered to take the first week of taking care of Bandit. So next week, if Holly comes in here, we're going to ask her how it went. Inside cat, best indoor. They can stay in all the time? Good. That makes me feel better about leaving that little Bandit in the shop all the time. Because, you know, we can't be there all the time. Piper and Cole are indoor only. Asher says you can have an indoor cat. It's safer. It's safer for them to be in-house cats. Okay, good. Thank you guys for filling me in on that. That, truthfully, I wanted to know. I didn't really know that because I'm not a cat person, and we don't really have. Well, there's 2 stray cats that run around here. The little black one must be taking shelter someplace because I see it, but I haven't seen it in this cold, cold weather that we've been having. But last summer he would stray out our window, and this is in real life. He would stray. I'd see him, come. We have a faucet kind of underneath the outdoor faucet kind of underneath the window of my art room here, and we keep a water bowl for him. And I'll tell you, that cat came one afternoon in the summer, and that was the thirstiest cat I'd ever seen. He must have sat there drinking at that water bowl for 5 or 6 minutes. I mean, that was a thirsty cat. Outside cats kill things and have many babies, Jeannie says. Okay. Mary, we did name it. The cat's name is Bandit. I named the cat Bandit because this is the second break-in that we've had. So the cat's name is Bandit. So we made a list. You guys all filled me in on cat behaviors. I've got to go in and fill in the gaps of the list. But now the art project to go along with this, I want you, for those of you who want to play along, is to do an art journal page or drawing or sketch or collage of the little Bandit kitty cat doing one of the things that we have on our list. And, I probably won't get the list done tonight, but, just one of these, you can come back and look at the chat and bring in a gift or turning their nose up at a dirty glitter box. So, and I would love to see some of the art journal pages like what you did last week. Those of you we had 6 or 7 of you, but this is not a requirement. This is just something fun that we're doing. It just kind of breaks up. It gives a twist to the list. That's what I'm calling these. And I'm calling them hashtag My Meri Mysteries. And I'll put out another, I learned something. If you want to post a picture on my Facebook page, like I put out a post last week, and but I have to be your friend in order for you to find that. If I'm not your friend, message me and I'll friend you, and you can post it on my page. But I'm sure you could probably post it in Lisa or Aunt Beck's group or. If you can't find a place to post it, let me know and I'll post it. They can jump 9 times their height from a sitting position and have extra vertebrae that help them be so flexible and agile. That's interesting, Suze. The Case of the Cat's Burglar. All right, Mina, you named it. I was going to call it another break-in, but I'm going to call it The Case of the Cat Burglar. I love that. Mina, you are very creative. The Case of the Cat Burglar. Well, one thing is I didn't want to give it away until after the story because I kind of wanted you to think that our lead pencil criminal is still on the loose. But now that we've given Officer Orville all of our pictures, he looked at him and he thinks that he's seen this guy around. So it won't be long and we'll have him in custody. That's last week's story. So that's the end of the story in the list. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Let's see, we played the doodle game. We did the story. The only thing, what time is it? It's still kind of early. Aunt Beth, why are we getting done so early? I am so thirsty. All right. Well, I got several things I can do. I was going to carve a stamp, but I may hold that. Let's go ahead. Since it's still pretty early, I want to put the wraparound on my art journal so that I can start using this. You guys, I need to take a break and get some water in my glass. All that talking's made me thirsty. I'll be right back here. You can enjoy my doodle page. What did I do with it? Let me run and it won't take but a few minutes. I've got to get a drink of water. I am so thirsty from all that talking. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I don't like to take off like that in the middle of a stream, but I was going to lose my voice. I was going to lose it there for a minute. I want to do the wraparound here with this. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Thank you for your patience. Jeannie says, I saw Bandit on a wanted poster with a reward offered. Uh-oh. He could be Bandit's mentor. Thank you, Christy. Christy says she loves the art journal. That was so fun to paint. That was so fun to paint. That was so fun to do. Now, I think if I cut this at 11 inches, and I'm just going to have to kind of measure down 11 inches here. And I'm just going to cut it by hand. I'm not going to worry about it being, because I think my journal is 11 inches. Let me just mark this here. 11 inches and 11 inches. Now let me draw a line here. And I'm just going to cut this with the scissors. It won't be fancy. I'm not about fancy in this journal. This is a poster board that I got at the Dollar General. I asked my brother if we could, we went to get groceries yesterday, and I said, can I stop at the dollar store? He has no use for a dollar store. I said, do you want to go in? I have nothing I want in there. All right, well, I want some green poster board. And I went to the other dollar store when I went to the post office today, and I'm not glad I made him stop because they didn't have green. They have poster board, but they don't have green, and I wanted green. And I'm going to put that right in here and maybe cut it maybe about there. Let's just draw a line. Now, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with for Bandit. And I've got, they're all, just from what you guys told me in this list, we're going to have a lot of Bandit stories, I think. But I like to make, when I tell a story, I want the list to coordinate with the story, so we'll have to see what we come up with. Holly said, my hubby went in once and couldn't believe how much stuff a dollar store had. Well, you know, I think they have some good bargains. I have nothing against dollar stores. Let's see, let's tear this label off here. Or not tear it off, it comes off pretty easy. You know, for things like this, I'm very appreciative of them. That may be a little too much, but we'll figure that out. Let's see. Now, that's going to be a little much. Let's put it like, we'll make a pocket here. I have to watch the ad. I have to watch the ad before I can come back into my live. I think that's funny. Got to watch the ad for your own live streams. So I'm just putting the wraparound on my journal here. Yeah. If I can get a hold of this. And I think I'll put a pocket on the other side, on the front. And that'll help keep these, the back and front from curling. Let's see, but I do like to take some glue. And I put glue around the inside here so that if you put items in here, the glue kind of prevents the glue prevents the item from running into the tape. And you know how they kind of grab a hold and stick? That's kind of why I do that. And let's just put it like this, I believe. If I can get it straight. Straight enough. I might have to trim it a little. Oh, that's pretty good. And then it'll be a pocket. And I know I have to tape it. I have to tape it here as it wraps around with some clear tape because this poster board does tend to crease and crack as you use it. So let me get some clear tape and I'll tape it here. Let me trim this off first though. Let me trim this. It's just down and dirty, quick and easy. Kind of trim it like that. Looks like I need to trim it. Just, well, you know what I'll do? I'll take my black marker and color it. There. So let me get my clear tape, and I'll put a piece of clear tape across here to protect that. That seemed to work really well on the February one. Yeah. And I just used clear. Yeah, I gotta find it here. Clear tape. This is Gorilla packaging tape, but it seems to work pretty good. I think I got enough. I'm just gonna put it right in here. Oops. It'd help if I put the sticky side down, wouldn't it? Now I got my finger on that. Let's put it right in there. And trim this off. And let's do another one just to be safe. And that seems to help it keep it strong enough that if it cracks, it won't tear a lot. That's why I'm doing this. Let's fold this over. Let's trim this. And trim it on this side. All right. So this will come in like this while I'm working. And then I'll have a, yeah, let me get one. I'll have a black band, a black headband here. Now, I bought some at the Dollar Tree today, and I'm not sure I like these as well as the others. You kind of have to watch what you get. These have, looks like a plastic something there. I don't know what it is. I'm really wondering if it's going to last. We'll see. And it seems to be a little bit tighter. I'm not sure I like it for this. I might switch and get some others. But those are the ones I bought today. So I kind of like it, something to hold it shut. Now, what I want to do on the front cover, see, sometimes, see how that kind of curls up on me? And my other one did that too. But what I'm going to do on this one, this time, let's just tuck that in there, is I'm going to take this other piece and I'm going to make a pocket. And I'm going to cut it like vertically this way. I could trim this just a tinge, a little, just trim it a bit. Oh, my blade fell out. I got to put my blade back in here. There. Let's trim it just a teeny bit. There. Let's see if that was enough. And I think I'll make it come down about to... Oops, I put my scissors on the phone. If I put my scissors on the phone, it brings up that little menu. What did Meri use to paint her cover on? What is the cover? Here, let me show you, Holly. Sherry Lynn gifted this canvas pad. And it's from U.S. Art Supply, canvas pad. There are 10 sheets, and it's 16 by 20. But this is not canvas paper. This is not paper. It's more like a fabric. It's not like a it's not canvas like an unpainted canvas, but it almost feels like a fabric. It's very. Can you see how I'm scrunching that? If it's a paper, it's a. I don't know. It doesn't feel like paper, but it's really nice. I really do like it. It's nice to work on. Now you will, if you get something like this, I took the paper out, I took the page out that I painted this on, and I taped it to the back of this great big watercolor pad I have. I taped it down on this. You can see where I taped it in here. See where I taped it down? Like you would a watercolor paper, because once you get wet paint on it, it will tend to want to curl up. And Sherry Lynn warned me about that, so I said, I'll just tape it down, and it worked fine. It worked fine, and I really do like working on this. They don't say what it is here. They just say 8-ounce triple prime, great for temper, acrylic, and oil paints. USArtSupply.com. www. Here, let me put it here. I can't get the pad in here. USArtSupply.com. You might find a description of what this is made out of in there. I don't know. Sherry Lynn sent this to me, which is I'm going to do the rest of the months. There are 10 sheets, and I already had January done, so I only need one more sheet for next December, and I have another canvas that, you know how you get them in 2 in a package? Well, I did those girls, my dolls on one, and I have a blank one, another blank one. So I got enough for every month in 2019. So that's what I used. Teresa, Meri also gets bags of file folder rubber bands at Walmart. Yes, Janet, that's true. Yeah. They're called folder rubber bands. I get them at where they sell all the paper clips at Walmart, where they sell all their paper clips and your office supplies. That's where I get those big folder rubber bands. But I started buying the hair bands. And you might even consider doing your own plastic ones. The rubber bands will eventually dry out and break, but they're good for a temporary. They're good for a temporary solution. Rubber bands are. You can get them pretty cheap at Walmart, a big bag of them, and I do use those. Okay. So I want to make a pocket here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it in, I think. I think I'll tape it in. So I think this held pretty good over here with the tape. And I think I'll come clear over to here. But I think I'll cut a vertical line this way. Trim this off. Maybe just on the other side of this white mark here. Yeah, we'll see how that works. We'll see how this works. I got plenty to play with. This blade is getting old. It wants to fall out, but it still cuts pretty good. And then I want some square up here. I want some width up here. So I want to cut a diagonal coming just this way, I think. So let me try that. Let me try it. Something like, is it going to fit? Something like this. Maybe a little bit more. Like this. So it'll go like that. And then that will have some, that will strengthen the corners here, I'm thinking. And I'm going to tape up here too, I think. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Junk journal. I've got plenty of for my junk journal going here. Oh. Shall we have a giveaway? Are you guys up for a giveaway? It'll only be one. Let's give away this card that I made. I'll have to glue this down. Maybe try some more different kind of double-sided tape on this. Bring on spring for this card. It will go in an envelope. It'll go in an envelope like this. Let's have a giveaway. And if you send me their address real fast, I'll get this out real fast, I promise. Bring on spring. It'll go right in here. It'll be a little, it's about a ½ inch, maybe an inch shorter than the envelope, but these are the envelopes I have. So let's have a giveaway. I feel like a giveaway right now. Impromptu giveaway. So the way these giveaways work is don't say anything until I say go. And don't say anything while the giveaway is going, because what I found is if you guys chat while the giveaway is in progress, what happens is all the numbers will scroll off of the page. So when we start scrolling the numbers, everybody don't say anything until after we've chosen the winner. Okay, so we're going to, don't say anything until I say go, but we're going to choose a number between 1 and 100. And then when I say stop, then I'll go out to random.org and we'll let random.org pick the giveaway. So, are you up for it? One number only. The number that's closest to the winning number without going over will win it. If here's how this will work. If you both pick the same number, and that does happen, if you both pick the same number, what I will do is I will go to this box of cards that I made. I forgot all about making these. These are some of the first cards I made with Aunt Beck's stuff. I've got some cards here I can send. So if you get the same winning number, I'll send the second person one of these cards. That's how that'll work. And I might even put Bring On Spring label there. Okay? So one number only. The person who's closest without going over will win it. And what else? Don't chat until the winners have been picked. Get your name and address to me within 2 days. And here again, I will say, if any of you know Mom Munson or Jackie Seabolt, would you please tell them to get in touch with me again? I think that Mom Munson sent me her address, but I looked all over for it today. I looked in my messenger. I looked in my email. I looked for it. I couldn't find it. So if any of you know them, tell Jackie Seabolt or Mom Munson. I still have some doodle envelopes to send them. All right. So a number between 1 and 100. Go. We'll give you plenty of time. While you're doing that, I'm going to get another drink of water. I'm thirsty. I think I've had 2 big glasses of water since supper. It must be all this talking. And my room is a mess. My room's a mess. Let's see. Bring on spring envelope. Bring on spring envelope giveaway. Oh, really, it's card. And this is 3/1/19. Are we done? I'm going to count down from 20. No, I'll count down from 10. 20 gets a little boring. Let's count down from 10. If you don't have your number in, get it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nana's got to retype a number. We'll give Nana a chance. Oh, she put in W8. 28. Okay. 5. Barb, you got more mail coming your way, too. I didn't get all your mail out. I got a couple pieces. I think I got 1 piece out to you, but I know I owe you some more. It's on my list. 3. Well, you got an envelope coming your way, Lynn, but you go ahead and pick a number. You can win as many times. Don't feel like you can't pick a number. I'm not picking a number till Lynn puts in a number. Between 1 and 100, Lynn. No, Lynn, you got to put in a number now. Mary's getting stubborn. Chances are you won't win at 1. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if Random Org picked 1 now? All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay. Actually, I'm sending the envelope your way. The snow globes won't come out for a bit yet. I'm still working on those. I have to get to the library. Let's go to random.org here. I think I have to open a new tab because I got out of it. Here, random.org. What's all this fuss about randomness? Free services, paid services, free services, sequence number generators where I go to. And we're picking a number between smallest value is 1, the larger number is 100. Part 2, okay, here we're going to go get the sequence. I know you guys can't see this very well, but you can see what I'm doing. Get sequence. 30. The top number is 30. So who had the closest number to 30 without going over? And you all can double check me here. I rely on you guys to keep me honest. Nana with 28. Well, there we go. Nanamo with 28. All right, Nanamo, get your address into me here. Let me get my gold card. I have it out here. I have it right here. I do. Meridel Abrams on Facebook. If you could message me at Meridel Abrams on Facebook or the.mary.atelier@gmail.com. Try to get that out to me in the next couple days. I'll give you 2 days. And you'll get the spring card, Nana. What did I do with it? Is it in my journal here? Nanamo. Bring on spring. It's got a Tim Holtz paper dolls. I did this the other day in my live stream, Tim Holtz butterfly, and they're just taped on here. And I'm gonna secure this bring on spring a little bit better on here. Congratulations, Nana. Get your address to me. That was fun. That was fun. I'll put that over there with my mail stuff. All right, let's finish this. I'll try to do this more often. Let's just put this right in this envelope right here. I'll put that right there. That'll be my safekeeping, my new journal. And this goes over here. Let's put the pocket on here. Can you guys see? Good night, Becky. Have a good weekend. Good night, Teresa. Well, it's just a fun card, Nana, but I hope you enjoy it. It's fun to make those and give them away. Aunt Beck got me started on making cards with her Dirty Dozen game that she has, you know, and I have 16 backgrounds for cards, but I only made one the other day. But maybe if I make another one, I'll have another giveaway, maybe on the early morning stream. I'll try to make one to give away. And moderators are free to play. Just because you're a moderator doesn't mean you can't play. I think Dee Dee Willingham was making that rule in her group. I'm out of tape here. But never fear. Never fear. I went to Joanne's about a week ago. Right before it snowed really bad. And then I got I love this Ms. Sparkles tape. It's pretty good stuff. Doesn't stick to everything, though. We found that out. And I'm going to put just a little. Let's cut it. Let's see. Cut it slanted. And we'll cut it this way first. And then cut it this way. Let's put some right in here. And let's put this piece in here. And then I'll put some glue around this. If you have little bags like this, like my tape come into this, you might want to save these. I'm thinking you might want to save these for something special. And of course, you can save this stuff too. This is good for the Totally Junk Journal. Make a little tag out of it. I don't throw those things away. You can't save everything, though. You can't save everything. Although, I've started saving a lot of cereal boxes since I've been going to Tanya's stream. Been saving a lot more cereal and cracker boxes than I used to. And security envelopes. Been saving a lot more security envelopes. Used to throw all that stuff away. Now they're being turned into a Totally Junk Journal. Can I get a hold of that? Come on. One more. One more. And let's put some glue around this. Come on. And this is just basically to tuck things in. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm really doing it to secure. I'm doing it to secure this outer portion so it doesn't curl up as much. Oh, why I have trouble getting things like I want them. There we go. See, and that just adds a little more strength. I was thinking I'd put some tape around here too, but I think I'll just leave it for now. So I can use this as a pocket to stick things in. And this is my wraparound. I like to have the wraparound. I'm going to have to straighten this out a little bit more. That came from Lucia. And then I have another pocket back here to tuck things in. So I'm really looking forward to working in this art journal. So tonight I worked in the art journal. I put the calendar in the art journal. I painted in reverse collage. Where's my list? Did I knock my list off on the floor someplace? We did the kitty cat. We did the doodle art. I don't know what I did with my list, but that's okay. We'll find it later. So I am ready to call it a night. Don't forget to do an art picture if you want to play. Do an art picture of Little Bandit, the cat burglar bandit. I'd love to see them. I'd love to put them out on the community tab. And if you send me one or put one on my page or let me know of one, I'm just going to conclude that you are giving me permission to put it on my community tab. If you don't want it out there, be sure to let me know. Otherwise, I'll be showing them off on the community tab. Thank you guys for coming. Welcome to everybody who's new in here tonight. If I missed you, if you're new in here, or even if you're not new in here, and I missed saying hello to you, it's just totally I missed it. But welcome, and to all of you that I didn't miss, I'm going to say hi and goodbye. Have a great weekend, everybody. Try to stay warm, take care of yourselves, and if you have a little time, do some art. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Nanimo, don't forget to get your address to me, Nanimo, so I can send off your card. Good night, everybody.